Ew. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. How was your weekend? How was your day? Waiting to see somebody come on. Answer. Good evening to the wider world. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, one and all. Good evening, boys and girls, women, men, and man. Good evening. Good evening to the nurses. Good evening to the health fraternity. Whatever you do in health, good evening. You are respected for your work, for your duty, for your commitment. Whatever you do in the health field, you are respected for your commitment to the persons that you serve and to yourself. So, good evening. In health, it is very challenging. Sometimes there is no rest. And then you know you can't save everyone. You can diagnose, but believe me, you can save everyone. So respect to all those that work into the health fraternity. Respect to each and everyone. I'll be talking until somebody came on. There is nobody on as yet. But then I'll continue until somebody came on. Of course, somebody else can go and play back the live and they will see what I speak about. And the person that is having birthday, have a blessed and a prosperous birthday. Give God thanks for life. Give God thanks for His blessing upon you. You have no idea what it is to be born, when you were born. You have no idea what it is to have life and life to give to you, but He promises and He gave you life. So guard that with all your life that you have. Do nothing foolish to usher your life away from you. Live your time. Above all things, have health. And with health, you will have wealth. When you have wealth, and if you don't have health, you're still miserable. So, have health, seek help, seek help. Keep health, seek help. yeah, have health, seek help. The good book said in all things we should have health. So without health, then we it's useless. So in all things, in every way, we should have health. Hmm. 11 minutes and 24 seconds. I haven't seen anyone yet, but I am continuing to do what I am doing. Have you loved yourself today? Have you said to yourself, I love you? Have you hugged yourself today? What did you do for yourself? You make sure that you are okay or not upset. Because if you've been upset, your adrenaline will eat you up. So try not to be upset. Try your very best not to be upset. Live peaceful with all men, if it is possible. If it is possible, live peaceful with all men, all women, all boys, all girls. Live peaceful. Did you hug yourself? Did you cuddle yourself? Did you say to yourself, I love you? Love self and appreciate self. Appreciate yourself. Regardless of everything and anything, appreciate yourself. Love yourself. Okay? For this weekend, of course, I was a prior engagement, so I could not come live. But I'm here tonight. I haven't seen anyone, but somebody is going to be hearing me. Somebody will watch the live again. Okay? So that's the reason why I wasn't able to come live over the weekend, because I have prior engagement. So I was occupied all over the weekend. Love, care, and respect yourself. In doing so, you will love, care, and respect each other. Respect from yourself will go out to other persons, right? Whether your family, your friend, even your enemy, if you have any. So respect yourself, and you will be respected. Command respect. Don't demand it. Command respect. So respect yourself. Tonight I won't be long. And these are little pressing topics. And I am not diagnosing anybody. We are just throwing out the persons how serious these things can be, and you go and look after your body. If there is anything that is unseemly to you, sometimes we took these things for very lightly. We took it for granted. Okay? Sometimes you hear people talk about these things. You see it in the health department. You see it all over in the hospital. People saying so, but people can't regard, you know. Some people do not take it serious. There are persons who took their health very serious. And our health should be taken serious, because we do not know what goes on in our body. What our body, sometimes really things do happen. So you need to really look after yourself. And as you saw my topic, what is syphilis? What is it? What do you perceive it to be? Is it something that just goes away like that? Is something that you can take lightly? Is something that you can say, well then, oh, somehow it will just vanish? Remember, this is our body, and our body is our temple. Our body is light. Our body is our possessions. It's like you own a piece of land, or you own many assets. Your money, it's yours. And it is our duty and priority to take care of our body, from our head to our toes. It is priority number one that we took care of our bodies. When you lost your body, you can't get back a next one. Or you cannot get back one that God has designed for you. You can get prosthesis, yeah. The closest coming to something to keep you moving. It is the mobility, right? So you can get a mobility piece, right? Help to mobilize you, but you can't get back the body. And worst of all, when the body is being destroyed from the inner out, it is all that worse. Because you're not seeing what is happening on the inside of your body. You're not seeing what is happening on the inside of your body. So therefore, when your body being destroyed from the inside, sometimes when you realize it is so far gone, little and no help can bring it back. Right? So we're just throwing these things out that people do not take these things very lightly. And you hear the name syphilis, and some people took it lightly. These things was around a while, right? And people try to really go around it and take it for granted. But sometimes when you get older and in a little older, so many things happen to you and you're wondering, why did this come from? How did this happen? But it has been there, lurking there, sitting dormant until the time has come for it to really act upon you. So no, I haven't seen anyone on my live. Is there anyone out there listening? I don't see anyone join the live. But if anyone don't join the live tonight, perhaps I will bring back this very topic. Or somebody will see the live. So, I am still doing the live. Syphilis. It's a bacterial infection usually spread by sexual contact that starts as a painless sore. It comes in like, it is like Irish cream. I love Irish cream. I love Irish cream. But here it's nice to have. But when it connect good, it's that, it's a creeper. So it's creep upon you. This is a painless. You feel no pain. You hear the song said, when music hit you, you feel no pain. No pain. So this is one of these conditions that you feel no pain. It's painless sore. Syphilis developed in stages. So it don't just start, finish, end, kaput, done. No. It is a painless sore. And it developed in stages. Stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. Now, if you find a sore on your lip, anywhere on your mouth, do not just take it. People always said night fever. I grew up and hear that. Oh, you have night fever. No, you didn't have night fever. No matter what is night fever, right? And in no time, it will go away. It will disappear. It took you for a day, maybe 90 days after exposure. So you'll see it no more, it is gone. So if you should see anything like this, do not take it for granted. Don't just take it and say, oh, it's a sore. It can mean a great deal to you. It's not everybody is clean. It's not everybody is that clean. Okay? So take nothing for granted. A lot of people love to kiss on the lip. Kiss on a whole kiss. Somebody can have it. Could be relative, could be even a stranger. As people love to chops people. And you get it. Right? You get it. And sometimes you're wondering where this come from. Okay. It's not paining me. Apparently it's not itching me. But it's something. Right? It's spread by sexual contact. You went and you have a night or whatever with your, sometimes it's your own partner. You don't know actually who has it. But if you should get in contact with somebody and apparently afterward you see this source, don't take it lightly. It's time for you to knock at the doctor's door. It's time for you to say, Doc, I have a problem. And he took it from there. He will took it from there. It develops and it will spread. You will have it in different area of your body. It comes in different area of your body. It comes in these strategic part of your body. Your lip is one of them. Your mouth on a whole is one of them. And other part of your body, it appears. want to be your friend. But don't friend him. He's not friendly. He's not here to say I love you. He's not there to say, well then I am keeping your company. He's not a friendly guy. So don't entertain him. As you see this little guy pop up, do something quickly about it. Treatable by medical professional. It is treatable by medical professional. So you don't go to the pharmacy and somebody tell you to buy something. Buy this cream or bought that cream and rub it on there. No. Seek medical professional person. Don't just stop and say, well then, okay, I can use this and I can use that. No. Seek the professionals to see what is really the problem. Do not go and use bush. You can maybe find bush to use, but I would advise don't use bush or bushes. Go to your doctor. Find a doctor. It's time for you to speak up with the doctor. Yeah. You have medium term result within months. Was it need medical diagnosis? So that is the medium term. Right? In months, and on certain part of the body that it pops up have to be treated, because guess what? There's no hair catching certain part. So this will cause problem. Good problem too. Right? You'll have to send it to you will have to do a lab test. Or imaging. Always required how it spreads. Because sometimes when you get it, it is coming from someone. Someone it is coming from. So they have to find out how it spreads. So for heaven's sake, any one of you out there and you find yourself in this situation, knock at your doctor's door. It is time for you to speak up with the doctor. It is time to say, doctor, I'm here to see you. There are times when people love to use drinking container from other people. I don't think it is wise, because sometimes they themselves don't even know what is going on in the body. They don't know that this thing lurks in the body. So it is not good for you to be drinking. Even some persons, they have children and they suck from the thing and they shove it in the child's mouth, and sometimes you pick up something that you pass on to their child. Okay? Some children born because this has been caught while They were there. So, in entering the world of light, we pick it up along the way and come out with it. Okay? How it spreads. And I said before, it spreads by having unprotected intercourse. Unprotected. So in all cause, not only protecting from having more than one children, but protect yourself from getting the unwanted virus. Infection, rather, it's not a virus. Protect yourself from getting the unneeded, the unwanted, the unwelcome infection. Because nobody that get an infection was going ahead to look for it. No. So you don't only protect from getting pregnant, but you protect yourself from having the unwelcome infection. This infection is not welcome. So protect yourself from that in all means. And oral by unclean needles. It's unclean needles and on screen what the doctor would send you to the lab and do. So you can get it in these by these root. But the root cause, it is spread. And it is contagious too. And in all of these areas, it requires medical diagnosis. So you can't just get up and say, well then, this is what I have. This is it. You don't know. You don't know. You need to go and get medical diagnosis. Let the professionals say. They'll send you to do your test and all the rest of it. And then they can know what it is. So, you have 3 stages. You have the sore stage. So that's the sore that pops up around the mouth or on one side of the lip, somewhere there, popped up in your genital area, popped up around the bottom. Yeah. And after exposure, this can last for a while. Matter of fact of 90 days. If you don't cut it, then go and look after with it. It can stay for 90 days. The second stage is the rash. That's the second stage, is the rash. The rash can last for 4 to 10 weeks. The initial infection. So you move from sores to rash. And we all know what rash is. So we'll have a rash. And it is so painless, it's, looking at it, oh. And then you have the third stage that can last you from 3 to 15 years. And when it lasts that long, it is there and it affects your internal organs. So this little guy is not a guy to play with. It's neither a guy to laugh around with. 3 to 15 years untreated, and it is there. Gives you no other warning. But what happened? Internal organs are getting affected. It will give you heart problem, yeah, angina, yep, cardiac, aneurysm, and many others, even memory loss. That's how serious this little guy is. You have memory problem, personality changes, and dementia. So left this little man untreated to be running up and down all over in the body. These are the things that happen. So our health is our responsibility. Our health, repeat, is our responsibility. We should take care of ourselves. Let our health serve. Let our body be healthy. But do not look lightly to our health, because from one thing leads to the other. You may have something and down the road after 3 and 15 years these things are happening, and you're saying, but what did cause this? Right? The cause is already from day one, and this was not properly treated. And most of the time treatment, but it has not eradicated from your body. It is in your body. So after a while it started to reap havoc in your body. So you get memory loss. You can get memory loss. Your organs, going bad. Personality changes in life. So if you see somebody with this, please don't diagnose them. Send them on to the relevant people. So you will go and they will tell you what is the problem by sending you to do blood tests. Sending you to the lab to do tests. Okay? So do not, at no time, hello, Helene Lawwood, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Yeah, our health is our priority, right? A lot of persons use likely, speak likely, act likely. When you lose your health, you lose everything. Because don't matter how much money you have, it is going to go right into the doctor's pocket. Yeah. So let our health be our responsibility at all given time. You see anything, don't take it for granted. I notice you have just joined. I don't know if you have heard what I have said before. What our topic is, what is syphilis? And many persons really actually take these things for for granted. Because you see, a little sore or some person would say pimple on your lips and, or thereabout, and you take it lightly. First time we used to hear about night fever, but then as we grow bigger, older, and more educated and open to things, we realize that this is not what they said. This is something else, and something else for us to take very, very cautious in our step of life. Okay? So, we are to be guarded. Above all things, we should have health. And that is what the good book says. Above everything, we must have health. We must seek to protect our health as much as possible. I think when these guys from old look at Sarah, Sarah was 90 years old and she got pregnant at that time, whether it was designed to be so or no, but she was healthy. She could be only healthy to get pregnant and have a child, right? And bring forth a healthy child too, right? And how old was Abraham when he got her pregnant? He was 100 and odd. So these guys were healthy people. And you look at other things and other patriots. And when you look at their lifestyle and you realize that they were healthy, going people. Yes, we understand that our years have cut down, but him say reasons of strength you live longer. But check the ratio. Check the ratio. The ratio now, people are dying, baby just born, and they have hole in their heart. They have all kind of things they come down with. And it makes you to wonder, why? Why? As we speak about syphilis again, many of the birth canal messy. So that's the reason why the child too was born with syphilis. When you see sign of anything, don't stop to wonder, don't stop to think, knock at the doctor's door. I want to speak with you, sir. This is the problem. This is the condition. You know, I had an experience over the weekend, and it makes me to wonder, how far will people go to do certain things? This lady was in the rehab, and they get her. They went and get her. Now, the daughter didn't say anything of such. They asked me to, so I asked, what's the diagnosis? Why did you admit in the hospital? What was wrong? Why did you leave the hospital to the rehab? What was the problem? And I'm speaking about a 90-year-old, soon be 90, couple of months she'll be 90 years old. And she didn't say, what she told me was act just like a natural thing. Pressure, thing like that. But by and by, I bumped into I saw the discharge form. So I read it. Because it is for me to read, because I need to know what I am dealing with. Because of course I said to her, I would like to know what I am working with. I want to know. right? And when I read it, the second thing, the second diagnosis on the paper, I was like, excuse me. So I called the other nurse and I said to her, did you know why this lady went to the hospital? And she told me a story. Now the daughter has not said to me that this lady was diagnosed with XYZ. And even though I read the thing, I said to myself, okay, let me see if she's going to say anything to me. Because I'm working with this person. She didn't. She did not say anything. And I said, oh, it so happened that a call came in and I had to be doing something for her. And I overheard. So I said, look at this. Look at this now. Why would you be hiding this? And I said that to say, there are many persons even on their own body that they have something going on and they put it in a secret box and put it down. They put it up secretly. They wouldn't even go to the doctor. I remember working into a facility years ago and persons have certain condition. They hadn't gone to the doctor say, but they can look at it and say this is it. And they were asking persons off the ward to get certain medication to give them instead of going to see the doctor. One man came to me one time and asked me for certain things. I said, what are you doing with it? Everything there is prescribed for patient. So what are you doing with it? And why you want it? And he's telling me a story. I said, look here, my friend, every doctor door open, every hospital open, every clinic open. For heaven's sake, find yourself go there, so. Because I am not going to jeopardize myself. So people will have these things. You don't go to the shop and purchase them, you know. When you go to do your shopping, you don't pick up these things and drop them into your basket and say, well then, okay, this is part of my grocery. No, you don't do it. Nobody will ever go into a store and see syphilis and put up on shelf and go ask for some of it. Whether by the pound, the yard, or by the measure, whatever. No. So if you see something funny on your body, for heaven's sake, don't tarry, don't linger. Go right ahead and find out what is it and get your cure. Get it looked after before it's too late. Take action. It's your body. It is given to you. You are the steward of your body. Care for it. As you care for a new pair of shoes and want it match up, care for your body. Just care for your body. Anything funny, well, at any part of your body, go find out what is happening. What is the cause of this? Why should this? What I should do? What is the treatment? What you didn't do? Because many of us, women especially, men too, you're comfortable in your comfort zone, you know. And something just walk through your door, come into you, but you never asked for. You didn't ask for it. You didn't ask somebody, say, buy me a present, bring come. But it came into you and you're questioning where this come from, how this happened. Mm-hmm. But we get this present, and sometimes because it is painless, it's like colorless, but this is not colorless, this is painless. You don't feel any pain with it. So, okay, it will go away. No, it's digging and making root in your body. It is sinking deeper and deeper. And you look at the thing, the first stage, 90 days after exposure. Second stage, 4 to 10 weeks. Third stage, 3 to 15 years. So you see how long that thing will be sitting in your body? You see how long? Yeah, that's true. That is so true. They're getting afraid to go to the doctor. But why afraid? Because self-treatment don't help, because guess what? Some of the time you might think that it is this when it is something else mixed with something else. Right? It's like the dear good old gonorrhea. And many people try to treat themselves, and it turned out that it itself turned into something else. So from a lizard to a dragon, right? From a lizard, it moved to I think they're a rattlesnake snake. So in spite they don't want to, and being ashamed, they had to throw pride away. He said, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before the fall. So you have to put pride away, you have to put shame away, and deal with your body. It's your body. You cannot put it down and go take up one next one. Even when doctor them try to do what they want to do, they can't give you the one like what God where you're born with. Your body is your prize possession. Love your body. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. Love yourself. Cherish yourself as much as you can. Check up on yourself. Pay attention to yourself. A lot of people don't pay attention to their bodies. They don't look, they don't pay the attention that they pay, not really should be. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to order. This wasn't so it go all this. Pay attention to your feelings. Pay attention to your body. And less and less we will have, most of the time, some of the things that you suffer, we will able to forego them. This very syphilis causes even seizure. Same thing with call fits. It causes seizure. It's many things it behave. It get there and it eats away and it disturb every organ in the body and turn everything upside down. Right? But We can only send out these words, we can only speak on these things, that for those people who are took these things very light and slight, they will look into it, and you know, they can took the proper cautious step, that that to resolve some of these things. The younger ones, the older ones, because don't say because you're old, you won't get it. Some of the old ones, them fall into whatever they call love, and at the same time, it break my heart and bring in something that you didn't ask for. So pay attention to your body. I thank you all for being here with me tonight. It is a pleasure. It wasn't much, but some words will go out, and I think you will take something from this tonight, and you can pass it on. Share the live. Subscribe to my channel. They only give me 1 hour, and I am at 57 minutes and 4 seconds. So I only have 3 minutes leave on this live. And I took this 3 minutes to welcome those that are here with me, and those that were here, and we are finishing up with those. And I thank you again, Elaine. Thank you for being here. I hope I will have to ask you one night to give a word. Okay, so I welcome you, and share the live too. Health is wealth. Without health, we don't have any wealth. So health is wealth. Don't forget that. I love you all. I'll just use this 3 minutes, 7 and 3, 10. It's 3 minutes that I have left. 2 minutes. Right? To welcome again, and share. Subscribe, like the live, and share. I thank you again, and I appreciate you being here. As I go from time to time, I will give these words as we do different things. But be aware, be comfortable, be observant of yourself. Don't let it reach to a stage that there's no return, no cure. So you just have to live with it until the day you die. You get certain limit of time to live. It's a reasons of strength, you live more. So let us grab that. Live. Thank you for being here. This is Positivity Positive channel, tuning out from. This is Aquarian, tuning out from you. Thanks, and join me again, perhaps tomorrow night, as we come with more positive speaking, educating, and providing help for other persons who would be taking some of the things light and slight. Take nothing light and slight. Okay? So, it is love, it is peace. Love yourself, be peaceful with it. If it is possible, live peaceful with all men, women, and child. If it is possible. Love yourself. Be good to yourself. If you can't be good, be careful. Love you. Thanks.